exhausted.
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. But I tell you what, it makes you realise how far Australia is from the rest of the world. 24 hours on a plane certainly isn't glamorous.
Well, I think you'd be ready for a cup of tea then.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Ah, you made good time then. You must be Mandy.
You must be lucky. Shannon's told me all about you. Thank you.
Oh, that's okay. I just thought they'd brighten the place up a bit. So how's your writing coming along? Can't wait to see something.
They smell beautiful too. You know, the air is so clean in here, it's frightening. Slowly, it's going, very slowly.
But it's coming along.
Well, not as quickly as my publisher would like, but hopefully a change of scenery will do the trick. You know, I have to say, I don't think Lockie was overly impressed with your taste in friends. You could have broken that smile with a mallet.
Oh, don't worry about him.
But I want him to like me. He's your boyfriend.
Oh, he will. Now, what do you want to do first? We can walk, swim, eat.
Sleep. I think the old jet lag might be catching up with me after all.
Okay, well, come to the house when you feel up to it.
Okay.
See you then.
Hey, Shan, it really is great to see you again.
Oh, you too, man.
On a scale of 1 to...
Thanks for putting up with me. I really didn't...
It's all right. I mean, I've been there, I know. I'm just back with friends again.
In my heart, and you knew it. I was like you.
She was the one freezing me out. All I did was offer to help with the bags, and she made me feel like a serial killer. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Well, we didn't need you barging in and taking control. You were being a total chauvinist, Lockie.
Don't be ridiculous. All I did was offer to help. Where I come from, that is called being polite. If you ask me, your friend Mandy could do with a couple of lessons in that department.
I was. I hadn't seen.
Right. She's probably over at Lockie's then.
Yeah, her boyfriend's.
What? Tegan, I'm sorry, Mandy.
Look, Pip, could you tell Shan I'm back in the land of the living when you see
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Better if I explained, you know. It's just that she's a bit of a hard one. She's one of the most difficult kids I've ever taken in terms of adjusting.
I can well believe that.
Look, she's a lot better than when she first came to us, believe me.
Oh, well, I'll consider myself very fortunate.
Yeah, it's just that she's got a bit of a long way to go in terms of social skills, that's all.
Pip, don't worry about it. There was no harm done. But just out of interest, how do you get through to a kid like that? I mean, I wouldn't have any idea how to handle her.
Oh, well, I don't know either, really. I have learned that there's no secret formula, though. A bit of love and understanding is really all I can offer them.
That old combo.
Afraid so.
You know, in my experience, they're a pretty rare double act. I mean, getting one by itself, well, that isn't so hard, but getting both of them together, you know, that's something worth travelling to the ends of the earth for. Those kids don't know how lucky they are to have you, Pip. Well, we can't both be literate.
Sounds like he's having a hoot.
You know, Jeff, he's always able to make his own fun.
Oh, ain't that the truth? I'm just glad you guys made up after what you said about him.
Which was all true, mind you. But I should have known that you were capable of handling yourself in the face of extreme moral danger.
Yeah, no, we had a fun couple of weeks, but I knew it wouldn't be anything else. You must say hi to him when you speak to him.
Yeah, I'll send him a big sloppy one back.
Okay.
So, how's things with boyfriend?
Okay.
Do you think he could be, Mr. Right? Oh, sorry, Dr. Right.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes things are really great.
And other times?
I don't know. I just wonder if I'm cut out for a long-term relationship. Men, just when you think you know them, they go and do something that makes you wonder if they're a different species.
Yeah, well, they reckon men are from Mars, but I think that's a little too close. My guess would be somewhere much more like Uranus.
I think you and I both know she has a propensity for emotional vulnerability.
That's a mouthful.
I just think it'd be a shame for either of us to take advantage of that.
I agree. Of course, you do know the reason for that vulnerability. It's because of what a man did to her when she was younger. You know, I thought you, of all people, would have known that.
I'm so sorry. He has no right to pressure you like that.
Shan, relax. Honestly, it's okay. After all, he was just trying to sort things out between us. But, you know, and he does want what's best for you.
like he'd know. What did you tell him?
Well, that I have absolutely no problem with us all being chummy little Vegemites. What else? Look, the last thing I want is my being here causing trouble between you two.
Oh, but why should it?
Well, there's no reason as far as I'm concerned. If you stand on tiptoes in my bedroom, you get this fabulous view of the Montmartre. But in summer, I practically live in this fabulous little cafe right on the river. It is magic.
Oh, it sounds that I wish I could see it.
Well, you know, it's only a plane flight away.
Yeah, well, I can dream, can't I? So what's happening with your book? I know it's coming along slowly, but what's it about?
Oh, you know, life, struggle for meaning, search for self.
Oh, isn't that Mandy Thomas?
It's not going at all.
Why?
I don't know, writer's block, I guess. Ever since the last book was such a hit, the pressure for the next one to be just as good as something else. And I never seem to get any quiet time anymore. I mean, there's press agents, magazine editors, talkback hosts. The phone never stops ringing. My life's a bit of a zoo.
Is that why you came back to get some peace and quiet and space?
Well, it's one of the reasons. The truth is, I haven't written anything I've been happy with since leaving this place. And I think maybe I left my inspiration here. Good coffee. You're spoiling me.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't have had time to pick up any supplies yesterday.
Well, you obviously know about me and my groceries. Thanks.
What are your plans for today?
Dance card is remarkably free. Thought I might just chill out on the beach for a while or something.
Sounds good.
Hi. I come in?
Sure. Do you want a coffee?
No, thanks.
Lucky.
Morning.
What are you doing here?
Well, you've actually saved me a trip up to the house. I was going to see if you both wanted to come out for lunch.
Lucky,
Look, it's a beautiful day. I can't see a better way for the three of us to get to know each other. Eh?
Well, I think it sounds like a wonderful idea. Would love to. Thanks, Lucky. If the Bronte sisters had been the Bronte brothers, they would have been the toast of the town. The fact that so many women had to publish under male non-diplomas is an indictment of the whole Victorian era.
I know. I mean, it's difficult to believe that it's this century, finally, that the female voice has come into acceptance in its own right.
Yeah, and that acceptance is limited to a very narrow band of society.
What, the sisterhood?
Yeah, if you like. Well, when was the last time you read a book by a female author?
Last week, actually.
Yeah, but it was an Agatha Christie. Lockie's not into high-class literature.
Well, you must have done all right at English to get into medicine.
Crib notes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well, when I'm removing a tumour or getting a heart beating again, most of my patients aren't all that interested in my taste in literature about frustrated women running across heaths. Funny that.
Lunch. Then you spend the whole day acting like a complete...
Don't give me that. I tried my best to make today work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, you two pretentious know-it-alls spend the entire time raving about the hairy armpit brigade.
It's called intelligent conversation.
It's called being up yourselves. I mean, whatever happened to a nice, simple lunch?
Oh, like the one we shared with the oh-so-perfect medical chums Claudia and Byron?
They at least tried to make you feel welcome.
They did not, Lockie. They spent the whole afternoon talking about chopping up open bodies. I mean, it was all I could do to stop myself heaving in my pasta.
Fine. Do you want some coffee?
I'm going for a walk.
Yeah, 3 guesses where to.
In lots of ways.
Away from the rat race, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
Hello, Mandy.
Be glad he's free.
I just don't get it, Chloe. Why is he so hostile to her?
Maybe he feels insecure.
Yeah, but about what? Oh, don't be ridiculous.
No, it's just a theory.